Okay, buddy. Today we're going Christmas shopping, but we're not buying anything for you today, okay?
What? Why don't I get anything?
Well, you will eventually, but today we are buying presents for your siblings.
What? Why do they get special surprises?
Well, you will too. I'm gonna take them to go shopping for you tomorrow.
Oh, so I am getting a special surprise.
Yes, on Christmas.
Yes, and today is Christmas.
No.
Then why are you getting Theo and Juno and Kelso special surprises today?
Buddy, because you and I are going shopping for them today.
But not for me.
Correct.
But you will get my special surprise tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay. Mommy,
Yeah, buddy.
why don't you love me?
Somewhere in the city that defines holiday magic is a man who wants a little eggnog with his mistletoe. And that guy would like to carol you. Featuring the musical stylings of Mel Tunney and the Dream in Color Singers. Still to come, yet this hour we will hear sketch comedy from Dude Dad, Pan and Kim Holderness, and the Skit Guys. A little bit later, Alistair Begg with a thought for Christmas, and we round out the night is Silent with Dan and Shay. And now, from Times Square, the man who was roundly voted this last year the Ozempic of Santas. Here he is from Times Square. Zach Evans! Dave, I don't even know where to begin. I don't. What is that? There's Santa, and then there's the Ozempic of Santas. What does that even mean? How can we even? Anyway, I hope you have a Merry Christmas, pal. I really do. It's been a miserable year with you. Let's get to the news. For Assignment Desk Weekend, I'm Kevin McCullough. Tonight, only one major story to cover. In Bethlehem, we have a report of a child that has been born. The significance of this child being born is not yet clear to everyone on planet Earth. Some people believe for some time that the birth of this child meant that the entire history of Earth would be changed, and that in fact it was. That the marking of time would come to be one of the significant Earth-long measures that this child's birth would instill. That on top of that, there would be claims that this child would make as he becomes a young person, where he would say to people that were supposedly much older and much wiser that he knew things from God the Father when maybe they didn't even know those certain things. And a little bit later on, when he becomes a grown-up and an adult, it's reported that this baby will encounter tremendous opposition and do all that he can to save humanity while being opposed at every turn. It's true, this young baby's life is not going to be a life of ease, and certainly his death on this planet is not something that he's going to enjoy going through. And yet, because he does, the gift that is given because of this babe born in a manger in Bethlehem, because of what he does, because of how he lives, because of who he is, and because of the claims that he makes, which he is able to then prove through miraculous signs and other things that happened during his life. It is being reported that tonight we can trust that which he has told us, and that in trusting that which he has told us, we can change our destiny for all of eternity. In fact, the news reports are that those who do put their faith and trust in this baby who then goes and dies this pitiful and painful death doesn't stay dead. The rumors are that he rises again, that the grave becomes empty, that because he is able to overcome death itself, there is genuine hope and life and truth and love that mankind can know. Again, people are going to come after this babe, but that's not going to stop him from coming after us. For Assignment Desk Weekend, I'm Kevin McCullough.
was simpler then. The only AI I was afraid of was a bear named Teddy Ruxpin. We didn't need a million presents. Pots and pans made our spirits soar. We were crazy about Ataris, and our TVs were on the floor. If we got a Cabbage Patch doll, we'd say, oh wow, where'd you buy it? And our mom would smile and give us a hug, but then she'd get real quiet, 'cause she didn't want to tell us that she punched someone in the face during a riot, because that's how people got Cabbage Patch dolls. And no iPhones or iPads, just big Crayola sets. You could give us a basic wagon and we would be obsessed, or you could give us hampers and a snow shovel and we'd be like, oh yes. Nobody did Xmas like Generation X. Oh my God, why is there so much wood paneling? How did we not all catch fire in there? So lucky we didn't lose our flammable dolls and flammable shoes, because everybody smoked inside and would burn our flammable chairs. And we made the most of what we had. If your baby was climbing your tree, we would put that tree in the baby's crib. Gen X creativity. And our dad got us this Apple IIe. Back when I was a kid, he would just print banners on Print Shop, 'cause that's the only thing it did. Wonder Woman underoos used to be the best. Crimped hair and a denim skirt, that's how you all dressed. And I know that I already mentioned this, but so many cigarettes. Nobody did Xmas like Generation X. One more time. If you had a Barbie dream house, your friends were all impressed, and your mom made all your Christmas clothes, you'd have a matching dress. And one of the kids in the picture, they would always look depressed, but you couldn't ever tell it, 'cause it took 2 weeks to develop it. You get the pictures and think, man, oh what a mess. Nobody did Xmas like Generation X.
Thank you so much for sending in all of those pictures. Isn't it wonderful? There was no social media back then, but somehow, no matter where we lived, all of our Christmases looked exactly the same. And there was no Pinterest board. So God bless our moms. Our moms. I like to say, my mother was not about to get into a fight
for the
Cabbage Patch.
Yeah.
So I got the Cabbage Patch accessories, and then my grandmother made me one. I wish we could give our kids one really awkward Gen X Christmas. Anyway, Merry Christmas.
I wonder what it would be like to be born in a manger.
Yeah. Wonder whatever happened to baby Jesus.
He grew up.
What? Wait. So you're saying that the baby Jesus Christmas story is the same as the adult walk on water Jesus?
Yeah. Thanks, honey.
Wow, I just never really put the two concepts together. Wonder what happened to that guy, huh?
He went to the cross.
That's the same guy?
Yeah.
So what you're saying is baby Jesus is the same as cross Jesus?
Yeah. I mean, there's some time in there, right? I mean, he grew up, he taught people, he lived a perfect life. He died on the cross and came back to life, and, you know, now he lives in our hearts.
That's the same guy? The Jesus that lives in our hearts? Okay, I was really... Oh, wow. Okay, I never really put all those guys together, you know?
Only one guy.
I tell you this. Here's an idea. Maybe we stop just making Christmas all just this once-a-year isolated thing, but we make it an ongoing story about the salvation in our hearts and lives. up top.
That's the idea.
Christmas time, here we go. That Kevin Show.